Order luck.
What's up guys, my name is Order, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how to get over cannabis paranoia.
And time don't wait for us. She says she ain't gonna wait for love.
So this is a video I've been wanting to make for a very long time, and I feel you guys can learn a lot about this. So what is paranoia exactly? If you don't know what it is, it's basically anxiety, but to me I consider it anxiety but irrational. So anxiety usually has to stem from something. It could be overthinking, you could be stressing about a job interview, about whether your crush likes you, some rational shit, right? But paranoia to me is irrational. And that's what I want to tell you guys. I feel like paranoia stems off of the delusion branch, you know what I mean? So let's get into that. How do you get over it? All right, let me give you examples first, all right? So paranoia to me is like thinking shit like, it could be philosophy, it could be existential, or it could be some dumb shit like, oh shit, cops are outside, guys, hide the weed, we gotta flush that shit. Or if you're on the deep end, you could be saying like, yo, life's a simulation, guys, I'm fucking freaking out here, yo. All right, so how do we handle this? All right, let's say you're tweaking out, all right? Now basically what I've learned is that, like I said, it all stems off of the delusion branch, but you gotta look at the facts. All right, let's look at the facts.
Been after 4 weeks, 2 breaks first. Smoking leaf in the breeze, rolling paper.
So I covered this a lot in my how to get over a bad acid trip video, which I'll link down below if you need that too. But basically what I've noticed is that delusion, you gotta basically protect yourself and fight it with facts, all right? And the facts are pretty simple, right? Now when you inhale cannabis or take edibles or whatever you do to get yourself stoned, right guys, what I've noticed, what the facts say is that you're always altering your mind, all right? You're not altering reality, all right? Nobody has done that, all right? Nobody has ever stopped the earth from spinning or broke a simulation or killed everyone or, I don't know, broke reality from smoking weed or eating too much. You know what I mean? You're basically fucking up your mind, all right? And it's not even being fucked up, all right? You're just basically altering the way you perceive life, all right? And it could be overwhelming, but you always got to look at the truth, right, guys? You got to look at the facts, because I blasted out of reality. You know, there's been times where I take so many edibles, I feel like I'm meeting entities or like seeing a fucking fourth dimension, just some spooky, crazy shit, you know what I mean? But every time, I always came out of the trip, all right? It doesn't last forever, all right? You're not gonna get stoned forever. You're not even gonna get schizophrenia, all right? That's another delusion or paranoid thought I always had. I always felt like, yo, I'm developing schizophrenia. I'm tweaking out here, you know what I mean? But really, if you were schizophrenic, you wouldn't really even be able to tell you were, all right? And trust me, that's the one delusion that I always had. It was always growing up. When I was a teenager, I always thought, I'm gonna be schizophrenic. My life is over type shit.
Call me money, I still skate to her. Pretend my feet don't hurt so I can say.
But let's say that does happen. Let's say you go completely insane, you lose your mind, the cops are outside, all right, you're getting arrested type shit, all right, you tried to flush the weed down, it didn't go so well. What do we do then, all right? I'll tell you what to do, and this will completely destroy everything, right? Even if your worst, darkest fears, your paranoid thoughts, your anxiety, let's say they all were true. Let's say you're going to jail, I'm not even real, I'm just a figment of your imagination. What difference does that make, all right? What really changes, right? Let's say all of it is true, all right? Every crazy philosophy idea, solipsism, jail, let's say it all comes true, right? What do? Well, I'll tell you what to do, right? This is one of my favorite quotes by Alan Watts, and I'm going to be talking about him in a lot more videos, but he said, no amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. And this isn't even anxiety we're talking about. This is paranoia, right? No amount of overthinking is going to alter reality, right? You could think the craziest shit. You could believe the craziest shit. But truly, reality is not in your hands. Your fate is not in your hands. And let's say you're paranoid and you think you're going to jail because there's cops outside. Even if that does happen, all right, what happens next? You know what I mean? You don't gotta be scared, all right? You don't gotta curl up into a ball. You don't gotta roll over when shit gets scary, because when shit gets scary, the only thing that'll protect you is remembering the facts and having faith. You gotta trust everything, right? Because at the time, I had no trust in this, right? I would take edibles, meet some entities and shit, and I would think, all right, my life's over. But look at me, you know, look where I'm sitting right now. I'm chilling, I'm having a great time, and now I could probably smoke as much weed as I want and not even really trip out. You know what I mean? And it's because I'm cool with everything. I have true acceptance of reality, and I have true acceptance of myself. I got faith in God and faith in me, right? So whatever happens, happens, you know what I mean? And it's in my hands, right? I can only control my thoughts, and I can only control my emotions, right? And if your emotions control you, you're being controlled, all right? If your emotions are controlling your thoughts, you're a drone, you know what I mean? But the truth is, you can't let shit scare you. And even if shit is scary, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of scary shit in this world. But why do you gotta live in fear? All right, if you just trust everything and you're content with everything, right? And I'll tell you, there's really nothing to be scared about on reality. On this planet Earth, there's nothing to be scared about at all. And I will tell you right now that true faith, there is literally nothing to be scared of.
Just to keep my memory, I'm laying wide awake. Diamonds in her eyes cut through me like a blade.
Everyone dies, for example, and to most people, everyone's scared of death. But think about how comforting that is, knowing that everyone dies. All right, you're not alone at all. Even the biggest fear people have, the absolute worst thing, the number one fear that people have, the stem and root of all fear is death. And everyone dies. So why are you so scared of death? So just remember, if you're having the worst trip of your life and you're thinking, oh, I'm in hell right now, I've been damned, I'm schizo, my life's over, just remember that it's all in your control, right? And based on the truth and based on the facts and truth completely destroy any delusion you can have, right? You just altered your brain. And you gotta really accept that. You gotta realize that, no, you're not going crazy, all right? I'll tell you right here, you're not crazy if you're watching this video and you're trying to understand it. Even if you don't understand a word I'm saying and it seems like I'm speaking like Egyptian or some shit, the fact that you're actually watching it this far and taking it seriously, evidence to me that you have sanity, all right? So that's how I get over Cannabis Paranoia. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, guys. Trust me, this is the only video you'll ever need to hear on this subject. And I will tell you right now, this is actually the key to getting over your fears. I love you all and I pray for you. God bless you. Have a blessed day, guys. Peace.
Hear me, play with me, fly away. Anything is okay. Baby, your basement.